Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a round I got Tuesday evening in the or Monday evening in the Gundam Mark II. I am probably posting this Tuesday morning, so yeah, I did not get this in the future, just for the record. But yeah, Mark II got a really nice overhaul. It now has shield break stance mastery like the original Gundam does. They upped the forced injectors to level 2, which in my opinion is where they've become really useful. I believe they upped the damage to its downswings. They improved its Vulcans, and they gave it the dummy balloon system that the Super Gundam has, which, in case you've never used that, the dummy balloons basically fly in a direction and take your place on the enemy radar until they disappear. So, yeah, at the moment, I technically have stealth, and I'm going to try and take advantage of it, but I hesitated just a little bit, and that Sleeves Yagdoga was able to intercept me. So, yeah, that is just... I knew it was too late when I was doing it, and I did it anyway. You know, sometimes you have to not overcommit, and I'm bad at that. See, teammates for the Doga just rescued it. I believe that is the Zaku Machinery EB, which I finally got and I'm trying to get a request with at the moment. But, and there is a Despada. Yeah, so, like I said, it feels good. You know, Vulcans are really good, and there is the Phileas Stream Galbaldi, which I did manage to catch in a counter. I'm out of feet, though, so I am not really going to get much of anything done here. But yeah, also, in case I didn't mention it, double dodge roll now, so... didn't quite finish off the Despada, but yeah, I at least got some extra damage in with the Vulcan charge before the machinery took me out. So yeah, like I said, I like how it feels. I like the I like the changes. I kind of like that they leaned into the Vulcan pod because it was always one of the best features on the thing, and now it's even stronger. So yeah, I'll take that. Again, just I like the Mark II. I'm so happy I got the Robot Spirits version anime that has the original leg designs. Like the original Mark II design as animated has much thicker calves. It just they are not as they are not as standard Gundam like as they appear on most modern redos and in the new footage from the Zeta Gundam movies. In fact. So yeah, I do kind of prefer the original version of the design, and I'm happy somebody finally made a modern toy of it because you know all the old toys, of course, look like that. But yeah, look at this. I am pretty sure. Yep, stunned that Zaku machinery twice with one round of Vulcans. So and almost had it. Ran out of ammo just a tiny bit too soon, and a teammate picked it up. That's fine. There is that Galbaldi again. And redlined my thrusters, so no counters this time. And yep, that Galbaldi knows what it's doing because it just put as much damage into me as it could before I got up. Birdlime stopped it. Birdlime cannot be used underwater, but I know from a previous round I attempted, the dummy balloons can. Galbaldi is down, so yeah, that means that... Oh yes, and also if the dummy balloon comes into contact with the enemy, it has the same basic effect as the birdlime. It will stun them and reduce their speed. So, very handy. And and I was too close and got knocked down with that wound wart, I believe it is. It's either the wound wart Ratu or the Kihar. I know I messed that up the other day. Apparently because I'd been fighting an actual wound wart Ratu and the match was at a different cost than I remembered until the very end. Yeah, was really happy that I predicted that attack, too. I'm pretty sure that since I launched the dummy balloon and was not appearing on the radar, that gave me like an extra second to react, and that was what I needed to finish that pixie off. So, yeah, I am pleased with the outcome of that skirmish for sure. And, let's see. Scores are fairly close, so... And yeah, team is kind of bunched up here, so it's not terrible, but also I'd like a little room to move because that is a thing I frequently need. Because yeah, just like staying close enough to support each other is important, but also just Yeah, you've got to have room to maneuver a lot, especially if you're something that kind of lives and dies by its mobility, the way that the Gundam Mark II in particular does. So, the movable frame must move. But okay, that person is down. Time to find something else, and there is that Doga again. Just barely missed it, and missed with my follow-up, and yeah, now I think I didn't quite get the counter. I thought I was going to, but I think I fumbled a little bit with my weapon swapping and didn't get it in time. But I've still got legs. My shield is gone, so I've got some extra speed. And yep, it dodged around the bird line pretty well. I think I fired the dummy balloon to no real effect, or maybe I'm holding it until I can get close enough to use it for a stun. I'm not sure. Yeah, that seems to have been the idea. Or no, I just kind of put it in the thing's face. To be honest, sometimes I just try and get close to people and put it out to obscure their vision just a little bit, which did not do a thing here. I probably needed to be closer for it to work, and if I'd gotten closer, it would have also probably worked as a stun. So yeah, just a bad call. They do happen. 8290 to 8605. And yep, score change because I said it out loud. This is the way. But yeah, the enemy team is holding on to a lead for now. We've got about 90 seconds to fix that, so I'm going to go try and fix that. I saw something over here. Yeah, there it is. I thought for a second it was the Pixie, but if it is, I have not seen it yet, and hopefully it's not behind me. But we'll find out. Let's see. Yeah, just hold back here so I could have a second to react to this Galbaldi. Which, okay, yep, got another counter kick in. That really is a nice animation. And now the Pixie is going to knock me down and run away, which, honestly smart on the Pixie's part because it is not going to be caught in the support fire. Unfortunately, everything else that was in the support fire also had iframes. I was not able to save that raid. And now I'm just going to try. Okay, somebody took down the Despada. That's good. I can put my attention somewhere else. And that's apparently going to be on this Doga again that I end up fighting. Which, yeah. And yeah, this time I got close enough that it might work. Yeah, it exploded close enough to actually stun the Sleeves Doga back in its original colors. Yeah, 20-some seconds to go. We are just slightly behind, and as I recall, yeah, use that to hopefully get me off the radar, but if the funnels were attacking me, that would make my hit point bar visible, so that did not work. And at this point, I'm still, fighting it out with the Yagdoga, and I noticed, hey, we have the lead. So I took my 4,200 health to the opposite side of the map, where all of my team was hanging out. Got a little extra damage in on the thing they were attacking, but yeah, managed to keep myself alive, which if I'd kept engaging, I don't think would have happened, and I don't think we'd have won. So, yeah, more good calls than bad in this round, I would say personally. So, not bad. Wound up with 2 and 2 and 68,000 damage. I will take it. That is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. Okay, so for the full set of buffs, it got an at level 1. I was using the level 2, incidentally. It got an extra 1,000 hit points, went from 15k to 16. Got the typical extra expansion slot in each location, went from 15, 15, 6 to 16, 16, 7. It got shield break stance mastery level 1. Emergency evasion system went from level 1 to 2, so double dodge roll. Forced injector level 1 adjusted to level 2, so yeah, that improves the boost efficiency of changing direction mid-boost, which, again, like I said, level 2 I feel like is where that kicks in enough to actually be useful. You're like 1 or 2 zips, and you're just going to be out of thrust at level 1, so... And at level 3, starting at 600, the forced injector went to level 3, so even better damage. Was looking at the next entry, even better boost efficiency. The Mark II beam saber got increased compensation for downward melee attacks, so I'm not sure if that just means as part of a combo, or just down swings are stronger in general. And yeah, the Vulcan pod system was replaced with the Mark II VPS. And yeah, got a boost of 10 more power, went from 90 to 100. Range increase from 180 meters to 200. And the reload got 3 seconds shaved off of it, went from 13 to 10 seconds. Uh, Stagger accumulation value also enhanced. So yeah, more build stun, which you saw when I got like 2 stuns in a row on that Zaku machinery. The Knuckles sealant launcher from the Mark II, or the original one, now replaced with a specialized Mark II Knuckles T launcher, which has you can use it while jumping, which I forgot, but it's good to know. It's faster to swap to, and they cut the reload time from 25 seconds to 15. That's tremendous. And yeah, it now has a dummy balloon weapon. So yeah. I wonder if the new Bird Lime also has the transformation blocking feature that some of the more recent Bird Limes do. That'd be interesting to see. Regardless, very useful. It's another case where at level 1, the I feel like it wasn't too far off the mark. It was the general type average win rate at 500 is 49.5. The Mark II was down to 47.6. Rival win rate was 45.6 versus 48.7 across all generals. Damage dealt was about 10,000 lower, 68k the average, 58k what the Mark II was doing. And yeah, as was kind of typical for things that get buffed, it was losing zero point 0.1 more mobile suits per round on average. 3.1 the general average, 3.2 for the Mark II. Those numbers stay relatively consistent going up the levels. Unfortunately, so does the damage, which actually drops a little bit at levels 2 and 3. It was doing 57,000 on average at level 2 against the general average at 550 of 72k. Also, losses were higher there, 3.3 versus the standard 3.1. And yeah, then when you get to the level 4 at 650, you were looking at it doing 51,000 damage versus the level of the 650 general average of 84,000. And yeah, at that point, the rival win rate's down to 29%. So definitely needed some help. And I think the help it got is going to be good. So I'm definitely enjoying it.